remained unpolluted. Tragically, in the modern era, that is no longer the case. And that is why I've come to you today to talk about how together we can repair this dramatic situation. I've said it before. We are not against mining, but we cannot accept mining in a manner that risks destroying our country. I ask all of you to join hands with me in the fight against illegal mining in order to bring an end to the devastation of our landscape and the pollution of our water bodies. Indeed, in the last elections of 2020, my stance on the issue cost my party and I significant losses in the mining communities. It turned out that my statement that I was putting my presidency on the line in the fight against Galamsey was neither bombast nor recklessness. It was the simple truth. But one of the most significant, which I have to state now, is to seek your assistance to take partisan political interests out of the fight against Galamsey. It can only succeed if it is a truly national battle, which no one seeks to exploit for political gain, as we saw in the last election. The progress of our country depends on all citizens of Ghana, all fellow Ghanaians, pulling together to defeat this existential threat to our future.
Paramount Chief our war Seshi Anyaso ya wonoane President of the National House of Chiefs anom ogia hoho ya ojebi kasaye na wode to mampani ene naban enim se nananom hemfo aye krado se wobeta na chi e wontokwa wasai e wo Galamsey so no eso.
Mr. President, your relentless war waged against forest degradation and illegal mining in Ghana is of great importance to Ghanaians, especially we the chiefs. The effects of illegal mining on the environment threaten the survival of water bodies, farmlands, the cocoa industries, and even encourages school dropouts as well as undermines the revenue mobilization drive of the country. In view of these developments, Nananom are solidly behind your administration to apply the appropriate sanctions against persons who are engaged in the practice of illegal mining irrespective of their status.
Ensem bia manyofo bi kansa Ghana Bar Association mema lawyer for kabomuko no ha se wo mo eyiyimu e wo dwumadie mo wo mo okuo bi o mpese o mo kom nsem mo mo e na o mo efa bi akese o mo ne o mo ebo no o mampanyi hye se sa nsem na o manfo eka efa Ghana Bar Association no eni nyina so bia na emu nso enyedu.
As lawyers, we are mindful of our traditions in this country. When you invite a very distinguished person to grace an occasion and honor you, you have to come and say thank you. In the Bible, the lepers were commended for even saying thank you to Jesus Christ. So when the number one gentleman of the land graces our conference and honors us, it is very important that we come to say thank you. And as I said in my conference speech, we recall that you are the first Attorney General to attend the whole session of conference with us. As Foreign Minister, you were always at the opening ceremony. As flag bearer of your party, you never missed the opening ceremony. And as President, you've never missed the conference ceremony. And as I said, we know that when you leave office, you'll also be attending. So, Mr. President, we are very grateful, and to at least put on record that we've never had anybody occupying the high office of President who has shown such commitment to the bar as you.
So I want to encourage you to continue the work that you're doing and the causes that you've taken up. I hear other people are talking about it being an elite organization, etc. Well, I don't know what they understand by elite, but I know that an organization that is concerned about the welfare of the people, the quality of their governance, which has always been prepared, and its leaders have been prepared to make the sacrifices that were necessary to make sure that we have a modern and respectable form of governance in our country. This cannot be an elite organization. It's an organization that speaks to the interests of the people of Ghana for accountable governance. And that is an organization that deserves the support of all right-thinking lawyers in the country. So I'm grateful for this visit. It's become your custom, and I think it's one that I appreciate very much.
Yɛtɔ sɛ so ana yɛkɔ ɛyɛ mmarahyɛbadwam amanyɔkuo NDC mekyerɛ ekukuma ɛwɔ mmarahyɛbadwam ɛkyerɛ sɛ aban bɛbie kuku a ɔmie ne ntɛm na afei so ɛboɔ no so ɔntum ɛnkɔ ɛyɛ CD apem ɛyɛ bag ne baako 1,000 Ghana cedis na ɛkyerɛ sɛ ton baako no ɛbɛyɛ 16,000 Ghana cedis ɔsɛ sɛ aban anyɛ ne saa ɛma Ghana fo no bi ɛde kuku no akɔ la Côte d'Ivoire akɔ akɔtɔn ɛsan sɛ okɔ Côte d'Ivoire saa bere kuku bag baako no 852 Ghana cedis 1 ton 13,632 Ghana cedis enti aban enhwe na onto eborum na sabre aban ede bedan mmarahyɛbadwam sɛ opese okɔgye sika no ɔmo piae ɛma aban akɔgye opepepem baako na chipo miense $1.3 billion awon babeto kuku ensem we Dr. Atufosin ono no kasa fasika sem ho mmarahyɛbadwam ma edom kuma no sanso na ɛyɛ mmarahyɛbadwam no gyina ma amanfo adwaboso ona bo kwabena minta akando ɔmo ene kasa won senchofo ehyiamu ase.
Farmers and stakeholders in the cocoa industry are left in suspense about the price. We wish to send a loud and clear message to this government that cocoa farmers are fed up and demand their cocoa prices now. The suspense cannot continue. In fact, the uncertainties is getting very worrying. But let me say that after these uncertainties, government should not announce any price below 1,000 Ghana cedis per bag. In other words, 16,000 Ghana cedis per metric ton. Ghanaians are all witnesses to the historic depreciation of the Ghana cedis. In the year 2021-2022 crop season, Cocoa Board used an exchange rate of 6 cedis to $1. We wish to remind them that the dollar is now trading at more than 10 cedis 50 pesos per dollar. Even at the dollar equivalent price, farmers and all stakeholders, including the LBCs, licensed buying companies and hauliers, should receive higher prices and margins this year. It will surprise you to note that on Friday, 30th September 2022, our neighboring country, the Ivory Coast, announced a price of 900 CFA, which is equivalent to 852 Ghana cedis per bag, or 13,632 per metric ton, even though their currency is not depreciating at this rate, as we have observed in Ghana. Let me caution that if this government fails to raise cocoa prices, it could trigger massive smuggling, particularly at a time when we need every single dollar. Today, one thing that this country needs most is foreign exchange, the dollar. And so we cannot afford to allow our cocoa to leave the borders of our country. And you can only do that if indeed you preserve the farm gate price by giving the farmers a good price.
Yɛde bɛto Côte d'Ivoire fo a yɛne ɔmo bɔ ɛhyeɛ ɛwɔ ha yi aho 30th September ɛna ɔmo ɛde bɛto dwa announce wɔnom cocoa boɔ mpaniampa ɔnom so ɛto wɔnom cocoa boɔ nom ɛkɔnkan yie a sɛ wode ba Ghana sika ni mu a anyɛ yie kura no ɔmo de kɔ bɛyɛ 852 Ghana cedis per bag ɛno mpo no ɔmo sika na hoɔden no ɛntete mpansam sɛ ne yɛn Ghana fo sika na atete apansam no ɛnso ɔmo bɔnbɔden ɛto wɔnom de a ɛwɔ hɔ mu wohwɛ nsonsonie a ɛda cocoa tɔ ɛwɔ Côte d'Ivoire hɔ no ɛne cocoa tɔ ana cocoa boɔ a ɛwɔ Ghana ɛha ne mu a wotumi mu sɛ nsonsonie mu bebree ɛnkanka sɛ ɛboɔ no mpo ɛsan agila ka ho ɛnya ade a koko akuafo no omo ni je ho de koko akuafo ene Ghanafo nyina ehwe animu ni se ebo bia aban de ba bonten no ewo se eye ani so se ne ebe ya ebe hye koko akuafo nkran na adwuma omo ye no omotumi aye amanako nkan.
Director Oda Wejagba Municipal Health Directorate ano hey Dr. Naomi Amapia or then medical superintendent Emma Gbawe Municipal Hospital Dr. Kwame Na Oko waka boma polio vaccination nefa etoso emienu no womo adanedi.
And starting from 5th Ekosi the 9th of October no ye polio yare no enkrofo bebre feel say yare ni ho but ye pese mu hu say yare no egusu wo ho ye ma ye de adro no e ma enkwara no se wonam ekwan ma hu se enkwara bebre wo ha omunan ebubu ebi mu enan hyehyendua mu ani ade ye polio yare no e na ma enkwara no ayesa ye mpa ebo nyira ne se Ghana hanum se ne yare no ye hu bida enti ene no ye invite enkrofo bebre ama omaba ye pese ye ma obia eti ye awareness ema public ni nyina te se polio yare no egusu wo ho enti wawo eye free edro na ye de ma no eye free enti wawo na oba eye under 5 a ye stress ubehu se Ghana Health Service ye mba no mo beba around aba be ma obia polio no mumbie mu pono ema omo no muntimi embra no mbe vaccinate enkwara no ye emu nyina ne se ye beyi polio free Ghana
se yetie ni ehwe nia nkrofo atrotro echi ha osi polio can kill. No polio, no leg. Yeni na nim se polio no esay nipa 9. Na ne ye pa ne se ye betu polio ase kra. Inti campaign yi any placard ya trotro end polio now round 2 no. E ya dia yeso so nkola na no from 6th of October to 9th ye kwesi ada. Na ye je di se ye to be wie sa adwumadi a ebema polio vaccine na ye di mankola no. Edi akoten ewo Wejagba municipal assembly ha any hospital ha any bebia na polio esen kola 9 de ebi emma yen importem hakra polio vaccine eyade a ye sha se ye use no ache ye use fi 1970s ni na ama anye problem bia ama obia inti enya dia obetumi akase fa polio vaccine ya ebetumi ama problem ana ebe ma yare fufuru bi enye abrofo nso na dia abase wo de beye ama nipa adane emu ana se bibi eyade a ye pese ye de eboa ye ho na sa polio na ese nipa 9 no ye tu asekura nti empupu uti se ye ba ofim se ye be ma polio empupu uti kura enye yare enye bibia ye de se nipa na emom ye pese nipa enya apomunden na eyade a se wenya polio a unan no asei nti ye pese unya polio kra inti bomoden naje na wenya polio because unya polio na etumi hawa disia unya polio na etumi ha nyama bebre wan sha kwan ya opese ukowenim no unya sa akwan no endumi enkowenim na emom ye pese yetu ase na wenya bi kra
Yedikasie ko ahmejiem ye ba enimado ene achechefo bi besi nkonya na ene aye omode oni omo abonkomo ye basisia